Now, you might remember a few weeks ago, we were the first to tell you about a plan from a retiring Greens councillor in an oh-so-woke part of Sydney, the inner west part of Sydney, to rename Victoria Road in Marrickville. Yep, right in Albo territory. Now, Wagga Wagga couldn't be as further away from this part of Australia, but still, this of course is all because Queen Victoria is the colonial power that so many territories like Australia ended up being settled, discovered, invaded under her reign, and so many others that had sat as part of her family bloodline. So therefore, we must rename things like street names that are named after Queen Victoria. Now, this all was debated last night by the Inner West Council, and believe it or not, the Inner West Council, which is, as I said, a pretty woke part of Sydney, actually has a Liberal councillor who decided to say, no, there's no need to change the name here, and of course, she was branded racist. Julie Passas joins us now after being branded racist by the retiring Greens councillor. Fairly obviously, Julie, you're not going to say that you're a racist, but let's be clear. What's your view about Victoria Road versus an Indigenous name for Victoria Road in Marrickville?
Well, my views are, first of all, if we mowed the grass verges and fixed the potholes and the footpaths, that would have been nice for the Greens to raise that, seeing it was his ward. And it's not just now Victoria Road. The Greens also wanted the different wards. We have 5 wards in our local government area to be named Indigenous names. We're a pretty ethnic area, very diverse. And I've worked on every polling booth for the last 25 years. And our residents don't even know the English name of the ward that they're in. You have to ask them what street they live in. So now we've got to ask them the Aborigine name, which they're not aware of. The Greens on the Inner West Council...
So what about the fact that the Greens automatically go to race, right? That automatically say you're racist because you don't agree with them. You're allowed to not agree with the Greens, but of course that's not the way that they play. But straight away you're labelled a racist because you don't agree with what a Greens councillor wants to do.
Well, this is true. I was against the no racism signs. I come from 2 ethnic backgrounds. Half the council have ethnic backgrounds. Italians, Syrian, I'm Greek, Lebanese. We've got someone from Africa. We've got half Filipino, I think, and half Australian. We're a diverse council, and I have not... And they were pushing for the no racism signs, and I said, well, I'm a councillor that's out and about every day, and I haven't seen an incident of racism. In fact, Paul, can I tell you, the only incident I seen of disgusting racism was in the council chambers, and it was a Greens councillor against an independent, and she was forced to apologise. I haven't come across a racist incident.
Yeah, so, anyone who actually knows this council, knows this part of Sydney, knows exactly what you're talking about how diverse it actually is. Anyway, wanted to give you the chance to get on the telly, but well done for standing up to them. Gosh, it must be lonely sometimes trying to yell back at the Greens in that part of Sydney.
Oh, I'm expelled every time, but never mind. I come back again the next meeting.
Good, a little bit like the way I was in high school. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it, Julie. Thank you.